About outside when we were doing the 100 yards and in shot, okay? The way that we attack the golf ball, okay, or what we call that angle of approach determines what? Right. Trajectory, okay? In chipping, trajectory is important too, correct? Okay? So, I've got a sand wedge here, right? We take a look at the sand wedge, and I lay it down flat here, all right? What's going to be the trajectory of this shot? High, right? Because of what? Loft, right? Okay? What if I do this to it?
It's going to lower trajectory.
Lower trajectory, okay? And conversely, if we do this, higher trajectory, okay? So, can we manipulate the way that the ball moves, even in chipping? Yeah. Right? The higher or lower? Just by changing the way that we approach the golf ball, okay? As well as the way that we return the club back down to the golf ball, or the face of the club back down to the golf ball, okay? So what we're going to do, go ahead and slide right here so I don't hit either one of you, okay? Is that we're going to do a few little drills here today. But first and foremost, we're going to work on angle of approach, even in chipping, okay? So as you notice here, I've set my hands forward, just like we did on that knockdown shot, right? Okay? But in order to get the ball up in the air, we still need to hit downward on this chip here, okay? So I've got a sand wedge, and I want to hit this ball higher. What could I do at address to encourage that? Put my hand back, right? Just slightly back, there, okay? And as I come through, should they be forward or should they be in the same position? The same position, okay? So what we're going to talk about here today is, did it stop here?
No, it's still going.
Still going? Okay. Is we're going to do we're going to use three thoughts to help to work on our trajectory and chipping, okay? Is one, is we're going to have a swing where we have no wrist hinge, where you kind of come back like this, okay? And you come through like this, right? So no hinge, okay? And so we're going to call this none to none swing. When I talk about none, it's wrist hinge. There's going to be no wrist hinge. It's almost like a putting stroke. So what do you think that does to the loft of the club when you come through? Keep it the same. I'll keep it the same. Exactly, okay? So you'll work on that shot, and you'll know the trajectory that that shot's going to go with every club. Now, if I used it with a 9-iron here, okay, it'll still do the same thing. But a 9-iron is going to go further than what? A sand wedge, right? Okay? So that none-to-none swing will be a very easy, consistent swing, right? And you'll know what loft that ball is going to come out. So I've got my hand set here, no wrist hinge, back, through. Right? Good clean stroke. Right? I still hit down on the golf ball even with that none. Okay? The next one that we're going to work on here, okay, is a sum, right? My hands go here, right? Little wrist hinge, okay? Sum to none, right? So I've got no wrist hinge over here. What does the club head do here, back here? Where does it go?
Steeper.
Steeper, right? Okay? And as I come back down, my angle of approach will be steeper, okay? But as I come here, where is the club head? It's open, right? Okay? So what does that tell us about the loft of the club? It's going to be a little bit lower, right? But you kept the same loft as you did at address there, right? We haven't tried to increase loft. So this one's going to kind of sound and look like this. Little hinge here, and then just stopped right there, right? Went a little bit further, stayed a little bit lower, all right? But I still caught the ball first, and what was my angle of attack? It was still down, okay? Now, I'm going to try to hit the ball a little bit higher. What we're going to think there is we're going to have a little sum, okay? Sum, to sum, right? What that's going to do is get that club face staying open through and back, and it's going to get the club sliding underneath the ball. So I'm going to try to get the club head higher than my hands here, okay? And higher than my hands over here. Let's see if we get this one up in the air a little bit. Higher. Higher. Did I go up higher? obviously, right? Don't do that at all, all right? So the three thoughts are, first, none to none, right? Real simple, easy chip. Next one's going to be some to none, and then what?
Some.
Some to some. Okay? So let's go ahead and try that.